Hello everybody, we're ready to continue with more Skyrim. In the last part we finished up the Dawnguard DLC and slayed Lord Harkon, and then convinced Serana to go get cured of vampirism, among other loose ends we tied up. I went ahead and put Ariel's bow as well as the vampire hunter in my house. I displayed them on a weapon rack near my enchanting table, because today we're not going to need them. We're going to be heading into Solstheim to start the Dragonborn DLC.
To Solstheim. Too bad. I'm not going back there anymore.
Unless I can't convince Gjall and Saltsage to take me there. What happened? Why wouldn't you want to go back to Solstheim?
It's hard to explain. I remember those people with the masks coming on board. Then, the next thing I remember, I was here, and they were gone. That's not right, losing whole days like that. There's been something strange going on there for a while. But after this, I'm done. I'm not going back to Solstheim.
Yeah, you're gonna have to, because I need you to take me there.
Have you been listening to me? I'm not going back there.
Let's see. Well, you owe me. Those cultists you brought here tried to kill me, and they've sent a few waves of them at me, actually.
Alright, you have a point. Taking you back to find out who sent them is the least I can do. Besides, maybe you can put a stop to whatever's going on over there.
That's what I was
I
thinking.
owe them a bit of payback myself.
There we go. Then we get this cutscene of us sailing to Solstheim, which was also featured in the, I believe it was the Blood Moon DLC
Here we are.
for
This is Ravenrock.
for Morrowind.
Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again. Good luck. Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
That's the plan. I think someone's supposed to talk to me once I land here. Ravenrock discovered. Am I about to be captured by the Enclave and interrogated for the code to the water purifier?
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Ravenrock, Outlander. State your intentions.
I'm looking for Miraak. Do you know him?
Miraak, I'm not sure if I do. Just remember, Ravenrock is sovereign territory of House Redderin. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions?
Well, you already told me you don't know who Miraak is. Why are you so suspicious of visitors anyway?
I have to be. Second Counselor, the security of Ravenrock is my primary concern.
Has security been a big issue?
This isn't exactly the city of Blacklight. We're on the frontier out here. We've had more than a fair share of troubles.
The frontier? I'm not gonna run into any horny lizard people high up on drugs, am I? What do your titles mean?
Councillor Morvain, House Rederin's representative on Solstheim. As second councillor, it's my job to support him and make certain his rule is enforced.
Alright. What's the city of Blacklight?
Your ignorance of our homeland doesn't surprise me.
This is my very first trip anywhere in Morrowind.
Since Morrowind was sacked by the Argonians. I don't visit there often anymore, but we still get the occasional supply ship and visitors from them.
Don't think I didn't notice the sailor over here checking me out while I'm talking to this guy. The Argonians invaded Morrowind?
Quite a while ago, yes. They cut a bloody swath across most of the southern region of Morrowind. Nobody seems certain why it happened. Attempted expansion, revenge for the enslavement of their people, or perhaps both. Whatever the case may be, thousands of Dunmen needlessly lost their lives. Many more were exiled from their homeland.
Alright then. So Ravenrock is purely a Dunmer settlement.
Ravenrock started out as an imperial settlement. The Empire decided to abandon it, just as my people were first setting foot here. They left the town a shambles, and House Redderin took over. We turned it around, and it became ours. And even if it's been a struggle to make this island livable, we're proud to call it home.
Alright then.
Captain Gavin, I'm starting to wonder what happened to you.
We were delayed by bad weather.
He didn't want to come back.
Before you even asked, yes, we have the supplies you requested.
But what?
This load cost me double what we'd agreed on. Nothing I can do about it.
Damn it, Jolland. No, we don't have that much time.
The East Empire Company didn't give me a choice. Raised the prices again. And there's nothing I can do about it.
After all these years,
Captain Gjallan does the business around here. I'm the ship's name.
let me talk to Lero. I'll see what we can do.
All right, then. Don't worry about rushing. Just pay me when you can.
Your visit here will be tolerable, as long as you abide by our rules. Otherwise, we'll answer to the rebel.
Yeah, I'll be on my best behavior. I just gotta tell this sailor one thing. Look at his free. Touching's gonna cost you.
You haven't seen Cresius Corellius, have you? That foolish old man's taken my pickaxe again.
Why all the fuss over a pickaxe?
No, this isn't just your run-of-the-mill pickaxe. I'm talking about an ancient Nordic pickaxe. They don't exactly grow on trees, you know.
Couldn't you get a guard to find Cresius for you?
I prefer to handle these things on my own. Look, if you see Cresius, tell him to give me that pickaxe back, and I'll pay you for the trouble.
Alright then. I don't suppose you know Miraak.
No, wait. Maybe. I don't know how I know that name.
So is that a yes or no?
I'm not sure. I don't want to talk about this. You tell Cresius he better give that pickaxe back to me, or else.
Alright, we'll see about getting you that pickaxe.
My husband Vendel feared visitors would shun Raven Rock. I'm glad to see he was mistaken.
Yeah, I'm here basically on business. Do you know Miraak?
Miraak. I'm sure I've heard that name before. Haven't I? Was it in a dream? May have asked you free from danger.
So people have heard of Miraak, but for some reason can't really remember who he is. Yeah, if I keep asking around about Miraak, they'll basically tell me the same thing. It's like, yeah, I know that name, but I don't know anything else. Weird. Well, we know he's a cult leader, and those cultists also refer to him as the one true Dragonborn, whatever that means.
Damn it, woman. I said to leave me here.
Precious, last time you explored the mine, you almost fell to your death. I'm not spending the rest of my days as a widow.
And I'm telling you that I'll do whatever it takes to find my great-grandfather's remains. He's down here. I can feel it.
That was almost 2 centuries ago. There may be nothing left to find.
Just let me go, woman.
Precious, you're an obstinate old fool, and you're going to get yourself killed.
Maybe I should talk to him.
Who in the blazes are you? Can't you see I'm busy?
Busy with what?
Why should I tell you? I don't even know who you are.
Well, if you told me, I could help you.
Maybe. Been difficult trusting people lately. They think I'm crazy. But mark my words, these mines hold a secret that could put Raven Rock back on the map.
What sort of secret is that?
A secret the East Empire Company swept under the rug 2 centuries ago. It killed my great-grandfather and left Raven Rock with a worthless and tainted mine.
So who was your great-grandfather?
Gracian Kyrelius. He spent his entire life exploring ancient ruins across Tamriel. And he died in these very mines almost 200 years ago.
That means it probably happened in Morrowind. So how did he die?
The East Empire Company called it a terrible accident, claiming that he was lost in a rockfall. But I know better.
What's your proof?
My wife and I were cleaning out our home, and we came across some of my great-grandfather's things locked in an old chest, I found an unsent letter he'd written to the East Empire Company, and a key.
What'd the letter say?
It describes a discovery that was made in the mine by some of the diggers. They wanted Grecian to take a closer look. The East Empire Company must have felt it was of great value, as they locked that section of the mine off from everyone else.
So the key is to the locked section?
It is. Well, I assume it is. I haven't been able to find the entrance.
Does sound a bit suspicious.
Finally, someone who believes me. I'm telling you, there's something big down there. Something that the East Empire Company wanted to hide from everyone.
Why tell me all this?
Look, my wife nags that I'm too old to go traipsing around these mines chasing my stories. Time's my enemy. It's caught up with me before I can find the answers that I'm looking for.
So you do need my help.
I do. I want to know what happened to Grecian, and what the East Empire Company is keeping from all of us.
Any idea where I should start?
Grecian kept a journal of notes about his discoveries. If you can find his remains, I'm hoping it will help. Here's everything I have. The letter, the key. Please, do this for me, so I can finally regain the respect that I've lost.
Alright then. Are you sure Grecian's death wasn't an accident?
Look, I know I don't have much to go on. I have that unsent letter, and that's really it. But I also have a miner's instinct that's run in my family from before Grecian was even born. I may sound like a crazy old man to you, but I'm telling you, the tunnels here are solid. They would never collapse like that.
Alright then. Glover wanted his ancient Nordic pickaxe back.
The damn fool doesn't even deserve to have it. The pickaxe was made for mining, not selling. I'll bet he stole it from the Skald in the first place.
It doesn't belong to you, though.
Oh, very well. Here, tell him I hope he drops the thing on his foot.
Alright then. Just out of curiosity, do you know anyone named Miraak?
I recognize the name, but I don't know how I know it. It sounds so familiar.
Well, tell me anything you can.
It's so strange. I feel like it's from a dream. Something about the Earthstone and a shrine. That's it. That's all I can think of.
Hey, that's already more than everybody else has given me. Alright, we'll return to Glover.
Glover Mallory's the name. If you're looking for a smith, you found one of the best.
I found one at your ancient Nordic pickaxe.
So, you finally tracked down old Cretius, eh? Quite a character, isn't he? Tell you what, since you went through all the trouble of finding it for me and all, you keep it.
Oh, thanks. Well, why is that, though?
I just wanted to remind that codger you can't just go around taking things from other people. Now that you've delivered the message, I'm satisfied.
Alright then.
That pickaxe hasn't done me any good in years. Maybe you can put it to good use.
I think I can. This is actually a really good pickaxe. It's the only pickaxe in the game that can mine some of the minerals here in Solstheim.
Helmets.
But it can also be used as any other mining pick, too. So with that in mind, I'm actually going to sell the notched pickaxe to Glover Mallory here. There we go. Just out of curiosity, how did you end up in Raven Rock?
A fine question, and the one that I hear most often from visitors to our town. I wish I had a more romantic tale to tell, but I was simply seeking my fortune and chose Raven Rock to ply my trade. Besides, knowing how to repair bone mold armor wasn't very useful at Wilton.
That makes sense. Who taught you to repair bone mold armor?
I had a friend over there, a dark elf named Van Rife, a very talented armor smith. Spent a lot of time with the guy swapping smithing techniques. Learned a heck of a lot, including how to repair bone mold. After he moved on to greener pastures, I decided to pack up, move out here, and put those lessons to the test. Been here ever since.
Sounds good.
Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
I would, except weapons and armor don't drop in durability in Skyrim, so you never need repairs for anything. Alright. I'm gonna do the next quest here, the Final Descent, which is to retrieve Grathian Corellius's journal. So we'll make our way down the mine and try to find that. See if there's anything down here. I heard that. Skeever, no problem. Do I not have any petty... Is the sword charged? I should have gotten a soul from hitting it. Ah, that's why. Diablo has no charge. Let's fix that. There we go. I must have expended all the charges on the sword when I wasn't paying any attention. Take that, frostbite spider. Take out another spider. Okay, I can break through here. There we go. It requires a key, but I have the key. So let's head on in. I saw a red mark, but I don't see any enemy. Draugr Deathlord. Fire breath him, and then we'll switch to Dawnbreaker. I kept my other sword for fighting the undead with me, of course. A bunch of you showed up. You can see one of them's running. The Light of Meridia making this Deathlord run from me. We'll smack him around with my sword. Take his soul. I think more are showing up. Ah. There we go. Another one. Now I can handle another Deathlord, no problem. Down you go. There's a trap there. Walked right into it. But I'll be fine, I can heal it. Do I have any fun scrolls I could use? I could conjure another Craft Lord. Let's do that. Some regular Draugr, no problem. Especially not for the Craft Lord, since he took it out before I could. What's in here? More Draugr. This a trap. Smack another Deathlord. Let's heal up. You're not even alive. Oh, they're hitting hard. Let's see what we can do about that. Resist cold. Conserve health. Where did I pick up this? I'll just drop this. I must have picked that up while I was in Castle Volkihar, but I don't need it. Yeah. This'll work. Alright, you guys want to mess with me? Take this. I'm going to heal up a bit. We'll go with the Chain Lightning. There we go, slowed him down. Haha. Yeah, sometimes you can't just wade into a big fight like that if you're not wearing armor. I think my ebony flesh spell ran out during that fight, which is why they were wailing on me so much. And sometimes you just gotta back off and blow them away with some chain lightning. I'll just leave the potion of blood here. It serves me no purpose. You're supposed to use it if you're a vampire. It's the same as using it to feed, as well as it recovers health like a health potion, but only if you're a vampire, and I'm not one of those. Picked up a couple new ingredients from the, from this alchemy lab here. There's an ash creep cluster, damages stamina. Let's see, resist fire. I can eat a boar tusk, and fortifies stamina. Let's see, Emperor Parasol Moss. Eating it gives me damage health. Alright. One of these is really funny, the Netch Jelly, since it gives you paralysis when you eat it. So when you eat it, you gotta flop over like that and then get back up, so it's kind of funny. You can actually use that to your advantage to paralyze yourself, to protect yourself from falls, and to like launch yourself into the air using the whirlwind sprint shout, but it's mostly for paralysis effects. Ooh, there's a Stalrim deposit here. Because I have that ancient Nord pickaxe, I can actually mine this. If you didn't have an ancient Nord pickaxe, this would not be possible. Let's see what's in the next room. Dodge is unrelenting force. Answer back with some fire breath. I can ward dragon shouts. Thought he was using one. Get Dawnbreaker out. It's weird, at higher levels, the Draugr Deathlords are supposed to be able to unrelenting force shoot you and blast you across the room as if they were using the full power shot. Maybe I'm still not high enough level to see that happen? I don't know. Oh, whatever the reason. We'll just keep swinging. I got plenty of healing and want to raise restoration anyway. I'd like a few more souls from Draugr. Some of the higher Draugr are also supposed to try to use the disarm shout, but so far I haven't seen any of them try it. Oh well. Maybe they patched that out of the game, who knows. Alright, let's throw the switch here. That door over there opens. Let's head on in. What's in here? Spell Tome Ice Spike. Do I know this spell? I think I do. Yeah, I already have Ice Spike. There's also a Soul Gem trap up there that I don't think I can reach unless I go up here. Go ahead and take the gem. Through here. I think I ran into a bunch of traps. What's through this tunnel? I think this is what I'm looking for. There's a skeleton here. Ilias has an iron mace of chills. I'll take it. Up here we have Gratian Corellius. He's got an item called the Bloodskull Blade on him. It says it releases energy blast with power attacks that deal 30 damage. It's a two-handed weapon, but I'm going to take it because I think I need it to get out of here anyway. Let's read his journal. Received a letter from the East Empire Company today. They said that some of the miners broke through the wall in Shaft 3 of Raven Rock. Mine and found some ruins. I hope this isn't another waste of time like that fiasco they sent me into Cyrodiil. I'll gather my assistant Milius and sail back to Raven Rock at first light. It'll be nice to see the old house in Solstheim again. Finally arrived in Raven Rock and was surprised at the number of Dark Elf refugees living in town. They aren't really from mining stock, but I think they'll make fine workers one day. Milius and I spent a good part of the day clearing the ash off the roof of my house. The volcano is still erupting almost day and night. If it wasn't for the ash covering everything, it would almost look beautiful. Milius and I are headed to Raven Rock Mine to have a look at whatever it is the miners uncovered. I think I'll stop by the old swing and scoop and pick up a few supplies before we head down. Couldn't hurt to be prepared. It looks like the miners broke right through the wall of an old Nordic barrow. I've seen this sort of thing in Skyrim before. The Nords have barrows dotting the landscape, and almost none of them have ever marked on any maps. Looks like this barrow belongs to something called the Bloodskull clan. I'm going to take some rubbings of the inscriptions on the tomb and see if I can't learn more information from the history books. It's been a few days, and I can't even find a single mention of this clan anywhere. Milius and I decided to proceed ahead. We've come to a drop-down point, but I can see a massive chamber below. It took the better part of a day to lower everything down and climb down the almost sheer drop. It's been an astounding day of discovery. After exploring the chamber beyond the drop-off, I was startled to find the strangest weapon I ever laid eyes on. The blade appears to be flawless and is emitting a chilling glow. Bits of parchment I found about the chamber call it the Bloodskull blade. Not certain if I should remove it yet. I think I'll sleep on it. I've decided against my own better judgment to remove the Bloodskull blade from its pedestal. Milius seems completely against it, but we need to bring this wondrous artifact with us when we find a way out of the barrow. I should have listened to Milius. The moment the blade was lifted, we were set upon by Draugr. Milius fought bravely, but he fell. I was able to destroy the remaining ones, but I've been badly wounded. I can barely stand. My only chance would be finding a way out of here, but I fear that I'm trapped. Exploring has been slow. I can only move for maybe a few minutes at a time before having to rest. My supplies are running low, and I'm feeling weaker. The only progress I've made is finding a strange door with markings on it that I've never seen. It shows the door in this room. There appears to be something to them I'm missing, as they've confounded my attempts at getting through. I'll have to study this further in order to make any progress. Barely can keep awake. I'm fairly certain that the key to the door involves the use of the Bloodskull blade. When swinging the weapon, I'm noticing a ribbon of mystical energy emanating from it. I think by swinging in different directions, it's possible to manipulate this ribbon and solve whatever puzzle the door presents. I hope to get well enough to put this to the test soon. Last entry. I've lost track of time and strength is fading. Can't even stand anymore. My wounds refuse to heal. I'm afraid this tomb will become my final resting place. If anyone finds this journal, please send these notes to my superiors at the East Empire Company and tell my wife that I love her. May RK guide me to my final rest. And I believe coming here for the book was the whole reason I'm down here. So we'll take the book. And now we have to escape from Bloodskull Barrow. I'll take this Elixir of Vigor. There's another dead Draugr in here. So yeah, here's the door. To get through it, we're going to need to equip the Bloodskull blade. So we'll equip the sword. You can see it's a two-handed sword, so it looks a little bigger than other weapons I have. And what we do, so we do a horizontal swing, and that'll close that. There's a burned corpse in a cage here, some skeletons. But yeah, when you do a power attack, it shoots an energy wave. You'll see another one here. If I do a vertical slice with a heavy strike, it'll create that. Now I need some stamina. I think that's why they gave me that Elixir of Vigor. Let's go ahead and use it. Swing here. Now I gotta swing up there. I'll do one in third person to show what the looks like. And now there's a big slice. So we swing it, and that should open the door. There we go. Looks like there's traps in here. I can get past them, though. Bunch of swinging axes, no problem. Yep, I walked into one of them. But that's why we brought healing. And now we're in a really big chamber. There's a word wall up ahead. Yep, looks like we're being attacked by Zakrisos. It's another dragon priest. Alright, guessing he's gonna wanna... Yeah, he's ready to go. Let's hit him with bombardment. Here you go. Does he have lightning bolt? Does this guy have lightning storm? He might be strong if he does. Yeah, I think he's armed with lightning storm. In that case, I'll hit him with my lightning storm. There we go. One of us is going to run out of magicka first, and it's not going to be me. Am I hitting the chest or him? I can't tell. Give him a few of these, that'll fix him. Alright, now we'll try hitting him with static dome. 1 second. There we go, put the static dome on him. Then we'll finish him with my lightning storm. Pretty sure I got him. Oh yeah, he's done. He drops his mask, Zakrisos. Increases shock resistance by 50% and shock damage by 25%. I don't think this is the same as the other Dragon Priest masks you can get your hands on back in Skyrim. I don't think it'll open the way to Labyrinthian. And nobody ever said whether or not I should go get the other Dragon Priest masks. So, yeah, I probably won't do that unless someone says to in the comments. So now we have strength, the first word of power to dragon aspect. Let's take a look at that shout. It says, once a day take the mighty aspect of a dragon, delivering colossal blows with an armored hide and more powerful shouts. Interesting. Alright, we'll just head out here. There's a black book here. Wonder what this is. It says the winds have changed by... Oh. What's going on? I'm getting pulled into the book by tentacles. What's happening? Where am I?
Yes, I do. When I gave you the Alkmaar Infinium, your freedom is an illusion. Why would you be?
Because I picked up that book.
This is Apocrypha, where all knowledge is hoarded. Saint your thirst for knowledge in the endless stacks of my library. If you tire of the search, read your book again to return to your mortal life. For a time, the learner of Apocrypha will call you back. It is your fate.
Oh. Black Book, the Wings of Change. Learn the Black Book's hidden knowledge. Alright, so now we're in this place called Apocrypha. And that Hermaeus Mora guy I ran into when I was getting the Elder Scroll Dragon is here. Apparently this is his domain. A Seeker. I don't know what these guys are, but let's take them down. Oh, they got more tentacles. No thank you. Apparently they keep a lot of books in here. I guess that makes sense. He said this was the place where all knowledge is put. A scry? Oh, I don't know if it's the door. They got some soul gems here. Always useful. Font of Magicka. Grand soul gem. Another scry. Guessing that opens the way. Well, I can capture these things, souls, whatever they are. Apparently they keep a lot of scrolls and books on them. Lord of Binding. Summon a Lord of Binding. It does not fight, but rapidly summons churls in combat. It's also got the Thunder Crack spell. I'll read that. Let's try that scroll. Conjure Lord of Bindings. So they got fonts of magic here. I got all kinds of crazy things. Seekers carry books and spell tomes and scrolls. A Lurker Sentinel. Alright, let's summon that thing to see if it can help me. What's he summoning? Oh, he summons these... Whoop! They got smashed. Something tells me I'm going to want to keep my distance from this thing. Let's hit him with some conjuration magic. I'm sure a Dark Seducer warrior can hold him while I get Apocalypse ready. That's right. There we go. Hit him with some Lightning Storm. Oh my. Took out the Dark Seducer. Take him out with my Lightning Storm. A Ring of Eminent Lockpicking. Alright, we beat the Sentinel. There's some scrolls here. Frenzy. Black Soul Gem. Another Black Soul Gem. A book called Words and Philosophy. I guess I must have read this one already. A Scry. I'm guessing going in that green liquid is a bad idea. Okay, make some stairs extend. So what's up here? There's a really big book, as well as a vessel. It's basically a chest. Scroll of Call to Arms. This gives all targets improved combat skills, health, and stamina. Scroll of Throoming Stone. Alright, this place would be great to come as a mage, if not for, you know, the nightmarish sky and the tentacle demon, Daedric Lord, that wants to probe my brain. Possibly other places that I'd rather not consent to. So, let's see. This big book is the Black Book, The Winds of Change. I completed the quest for it. So, what am I looking at? I got 3 orbs here. Scholar's Insight, Companion's Insight, and Lover's Insight. What does each one do? Let's see. Reading skill books get you an extra skill point. It's not helpful now. Companion's Insight. Attacks, shouts, and destruction spells do no damage to your followers. Well, if I was going to bring followers with me, this would actually be really helpful. Let's see. Lover's Insight. Do 10% more damage and get 10% better prices from people of the opposite sex. Yeah, let's get that one. Extra damage and better prices is good. It says it'll only work on men, but that should be fine. Alright, so how do I get out of here? Oh yeah. Hermaeus Mora said to get out, I just have to read the book again. So if I read the book again, it should teleport me back to where I was before, I think. Yeah, it teleports me back to the pedestal where I found that black book. So now I have it, and I can get out of here. Yeah, I thought that tunnel would lead me out, but apparently not. There's a Reaver Marauder here. A Reaver Lord. Too bad for him, I do 10% extra damage to men now, thanks to that book I found. Someone's shooting at me? Over here, a Reaver Marauder. Oh, that's I guess those will be his last words. Reading this book here called Deathbrand, A Pirate's Tale, has given me another miscellaneous quest. Search for the ancient treasure of Haknir Deathbrand. Alright. Sounds like there's another one of these guys here. Some boar meat on the thing. Guessing there's more reavers in here. They're basically Solstheim's equivalent of bandits. Hello, Reaver Marauder. Zap him with some fire. Some dead Draugrs here. One of them has elven armor. This guy's got Daedric arrows. Those would be really good if I were an archer. Alright, I'm coming to get you. Yeah. Not so tough now. Okay, so the armor they're wearing is bone mold armor. That's what it looks like. He also had elven arrows, so if I was still going to use Ariel's bow, I could have more sun-hollowed arrows made. If I were focused on archery, I'd probably use Ariel's bow as my main weapon now that I have it, but like I said, I put it on a weapon display back at my house, since I don't think I'll be needing it anymore. Alright, now I'm outside Bloodskull Barrow. Now I have to return to Cracius Corellius. Cracius Carolius, however you pronounce his name. I'm not even hiding. I'm never hiding. You seem to think I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm not. Got anything worth taking in here? Ash yam? Is an ash yam no, just a food item. I thought maybe it was another alchemy ingredient. Well, I will fight back, and I'll probably be the one to kill you quickly. Sujama? What's that? Apparently it's some kind of drink. Well, I don't want it. Dunmer outfit. Why does it look like it's enchanted? It is enchanted. Somebody gave it a magicka regen. Where are you guys hiding? They always complain about me hiding, and yet they're always the ones hiding away from me. Chitin heavy armor. All kinds of fancy stuff in here. Scroll of chain lightning. I forgot I picked up some scrolls. Let's try them. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Since I don't see you guys anywhere, and I don't know how to get down from this tower, we're gonna cast wind running. Now I can either find a way down or I can jump down. Either way will work for me. Really? It's not very neighborly of you. Alright, I'm going to jump. I don't have to jump since I know the path. You were saying? Kind of interrupted you by slashing you across the face with my soul-draining, burning Daedric sword. Is that all the Reavers, or is there another one? I'll stick around till I find the last Reaver. There you are. Got any other fun spells on scrolls I can hit him with? We can do the Thrumming Stone.
Come on, let's see what we've got.
There we go. I think I'm supposed to use the thrumming stone on large crowds of enemies. Oh! It thrummed his body into the water. Alright, back at Gracius's house.
Please, tell me what you found.
You were right all along. I've got the journal right here.
Let me see that. Huh, I knew it. Gratian's death wasn't because of a rockfall. It was just a story to keep people away from the tombs. Now that I have his journal in hand, I can get some closure from the East Empire Company. Make them pay for lying to everyone.
Alright, good luck with that.
Thank you. Now, I believe I owe you a little more than a debt of gratitude for all that work you did. Here, it's not much, but it's the best an old retired miner can do.
I get 750 gold.
Mark my words, Raven Rock isn't finished yet.
Alright, I think that's actually a good stopping point. We've learned a bit about Raven Rock, the place we're at now. We went down into the mine, we found the Blood Skull Blade, which I'll probably end up selling, and we discovered a black book that leads into Apocrypha. So we know that on top of Miraak, we're also going to have to deal with Hermaeus Mora again. So, in the next part, we're going to look around a bit more, find some more things to do around here, and see if we can't find more information on where and how to find Miraak. So until then, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you for my next video.